probably took 2 years. We've been going 4 years, so it took half the time to try and get over nerves. Try not to drink too much before.
You haven't quite beaten that one yet, though, have you?
Yeah.
Hello again. The joys of having really crap internet. Yeah. But anyway, welcome back to Uncentered, episode 16, and I have the pleasure of interviewing Buried in Bermuda. So let's add the three boys in. So the boys. Okay. So that's another.
Hello.
Hello. Hi there.
Hey, Anna, you're right.
Technology is not my strongest suit. But
Well, me neither.
let's see if
But
I've done this. Let's see if
I'll.
I can get the other two in as well.
I think
How are you
they're
doing?
online. They're waiting. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, got my
Beautiful.
It's facing the wrong way.
Hello, how are
Okay.
we?
Hello. All right. Yeah, I'm not too bad. You?
Yeah, good. Getting their day off today. So, yeah. And then my internet decides to start bugging up at the beginning. So, fingers
Found it.
crossed this goes well for me.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Benny's just watching. So there you go.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
That's how he likes it anyway.
Yeah. All
Every
right,
time.
I'll kick off then with what is the backstory behind the band and how did you all meet?
I'll let you take
Also,
it.
just before we start, I think Ben will want. There you go.
Oh,
He's requested.
sorry,
There we
hold
go.
on, Ben.
To be
Hold
fair,
on.
we should just do it without him. That'd be brilliant.
Let's see if that works. Have it?
Woo.
Yeah?
That's it.
There we
There
go.
he is.
Beautiful. What three good looking guys I have on the screen. Lovely. All right. Okay, then we'll start off with the first question, which is what is the backstory behind the band and how did you all meet?
It's the classic. Who's going to go first?
Yeah.
Kyle, you'll do that one.
Well, I was gonna say you could, but yeah, I don't mind. I mean, yeah. So, yeah. Backstory is it's really random. That's the thing. It's so like, I don't know. Yeah, because I hadn't been in the band for years. I hadn't been in the band for like 10 years or something. Pretty much hadn't really played guitar. And I was just working with this guy at work, and he was like, "Oh, I'm thinking about starting a band." Just like really random conversation. Didn't know I, played any instruments or anything. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I used to play, guitar and bass and stuff." And yeah, he just out of nowhere, he's like, "Yeah, I'm starting a band." My mate came along, joined, and yeah, just kind of hit it off, and yeah, it's just grown from there. Really, just really
We started off with a
strange.
terrible covers band.
Well,
Like
yeah,
Nirvana
that's it. Yeah,
stuff.
terrible covers.
Awful.
Just everything. Like you couldn't play standing up. Dave, the drummer,
Um,
originally couldn't even play drums. Like he just started playing for the band. So yeah, it was literally just like disaster from the get go, but just for a laugh. But yeah, thankfully it got a lot better. So
Yeah. Okay. What is the backstory behind the name of the band?
So that one we
yeah,
had about 100, at least 100 names, and it was just no to everything. So, we had a WhatsApp group of the band. We're all very different personalities, and this was the original lineup. No one would agree, and it got to the point where we just almost anything. And Kyle came up with Buried in Bermuda. Honestly, he doesn't even know how. It's just random. And because of the alliteration, just the BB, it kind of it stuck because it was something very unique, and we didn't have to ask another band to take anything down. It's just
Yeah.
there's no one else called it, and also just the mystery element of it doesn't necessarily. We're not sure if it means anything to do with death as in buried, or whether it's treasure buried, or whether it's the Bermuda Triangle, like just mystery. So yeah, it's open to interpretation.
I love that. I like
You could
that.
say we're either going to be the hidden treasure you're going to find, or the impending disaster. It's one or the other. It
That's
could be
fine.
either.
Yeah, it could be either. Yeah.
Could be either. So
Could
there we
be
go.
either.
Make our own mind up afterwards.
I love these answers so far. Were there any major influences that shaped your sound when you started?
Yeah, Ben's excluded from all this. No, I'm joking. Ben's one of our newest member, so that's why. However, I suppose Ben could answer it from since he joined, but from the very beginning, it was more alt rock, and grunge. So it was kind of Foo Fighters, Nirvana,
Yes.
and now kind of all four of us. So Alex has been fired; he's not here at the moment.
Sorry,
But
Alex.
we're all from slightly different backgrounds, but I suppose quite heavy music now. So although Buried in Bermuda aren't super heavy, yeah, we listen to Gojira, um, what's it called? Lamb of God,
Okay.
Avenged Sevenfold. I suppose they're a bit more pop and melodic, but yeah, kind of bands a bit heavier than us. So we kind of go in a little bit. I think it's fair to say. I can't even think of the genre. What's it called, guys?
Metal.
Bit more metalcore kind of
Yeah, a little bit
thing.
metalcore, like Killswitch Engage, a little bit. So we've definitely evolved from hard rock grunge.
And I'll just say, like the progression of the band has changed, like with member changes and stuff like that, and just kind of like where we started and the influences then are kind of different to where we've kind of got to now. And obviously, everyone, as kind of G alluded to, it's like we all have different inspiration, different kind of like musical tastes, and it kind of becomes like a melting pot of some different stuff, really. Because I'm more about the riffs and stuff like that. Like, don't ask me any questions about bands because I don't know any. I'm the worst. But if
Definitely
there's
are.
trivia about bands, I literally am like, who? I don't know. So I'm the worst for that.
Amazing. All right, well, I won't shoot this question to you then, but where do you see the band in 5 years?
That's one for Ben. Yeah.
Yeah, go on, Ben.
Hopefully, chilling out on the beach in Bermuda when we've made it. We can afford to go out there. I don't know.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
We definitely have goals to play some big festivals. I think we do very much pride ourselves on our live performance. So if we can start like pushing on and progressing and getting bigger and bigger shows, I mean, we'd love to play like Bloodstock, Download, that sort of thing, Aim High. But I've played a few shows with old bands across Europe, and these guys haven't done that yet. And I would love to get out and do some European shows. And then once you do that, hopefully, you never know, we might even be able to break into the American audience. That's a huge goal. Obviously, it's really hard to do, but maybe if we do it via Bermuda, and then we can have a holiday on the way.
Yeah.
We played in a different country last week, which was good.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wales.
lovely.
I don't think
Wales,
quite.
yeah.
Still counts. Still counts. Still counts.
All right. Do you guys have any new music or tours coming up this year?
Funny you asked that, because yes, we have a brand new single out that came out the week before last, called Until We Meet Again, which is available on all streaming platforms. So all of that's linked in our socials. So if you go onto our profile, you can find our link tree, which has got everything linked off from there. But that we're very proud of this one. It's a slightly different vibe to what our other stuff is. It's I'm not going to say too much because we want the listener to like pick up as to what they think it sounds like, and we don't want to put any ideas in their heads. But it's very different. It's a bit more chill, quite emotional. G lets his emotions out on the guitar, don't you? So
As my guitar generally weeps. So. Shout out to Jack Chalmers, just joined. Hello, Jack.
Oh, beautiful.
Shout out to Cornwall Stations as well.
Yeah, see Mikey Balls joined as well.
I love this. Recently. I feel so privileged to be on here with you guys. All right.
We also have the other part of your question is, yes, we have a tour coming up, which I will lead to our main man G to explain all that because he'll remember the dates. I can't.
Sure. Do you want me to reel them off, Hannah? Is that okay, or is that a question?
Yeah, no, of course, absolutely.
For all of you guys with notepads and paper, obviously all of you, it's let's do this. 9th of October, Birmingham, Dead Wax. 10th of October, the Golden Lion, Bristol. Already forgotten. 13th, no, 11th, 11th of October, Engine Rooms, London. 13th of October, Green Door Store, Brighton. Just 2 more. I can't swear, can I? 15,
oh no, yeah, you can do what you want.
I'll swear.
Well,
15, Suburbia, Southampton. And we're rounding it off, going back to Bristol to support our friends on the 17th of October at the Louisiana in Bristol.
Oh, wow.
A little six-day tour.
Jeez, oh.
With, I should shout them out, with Cages for Preachers. So, Preachers, it's a, not Peaches, Preachers. And it's a co-headline tour.
That's incredible. Oh my goodness. Well, if I'm not working, I will definitely try and make a couple of the dates. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Amazing. Okay. If you guys could summon any dead or alive artist for a dream collab, who would it be?
Yeah, let's leave Kyle out this one.
Yeah, don't leave this one to me. I literally know nothing.
Yeah. For me personally, it's Cornell. I'd love to have Cornell sing on a track and work.
Yeah, just
see how it. I've always, Cornell or Prince, just to jam with Prince. I think multi-instrumental genius. I mean, it'll make me feel like shit because he'll play every instrument better than any of us. But I think, again, just seeing how those sort of people functioned, like whilst they were writing and doing their thing, would just be humbling. And I was listening to a podcast earlier with Joe Dart, and he was like a bit of a bass hero, and he was saying like how playing with people like that, like better than you, just makes you elevate your game. So anyone, most people are better than us, well, better than me anyway. So anyone that's like that I could elevate my game would be amazing as well. So Prince would definitely do that, I think.
Awesome. What about you guys?
I'd probably say, if I can choose a couple, probably Dale Winton for the introductions.
I was gonna say Keith Chegwin.
Or Keith Chegwin.
Yeah, Chegwin. Get Cheggers in.
And then probably Dimebag Darrell or Eddie Van Halen for a guest solo. Both at the same time. Playing, that is. Yeah, those two.
Can we create a group with Prince, Dimebag? I mean, let's just get all of them. Ozzy, Lemmy, all of them. But I don't know, Brett Hines, all of them.
So what are we doing? Are we just witnessing the magic? And that's it.
I'll be a groupie to all of those. I'll lug all their amps around. I'm happy to be a groupie and just be there and worship.
Yeah.
That's great. Any more that you would pick?
There's just so many, isn't there? But
they're the top of the top.
Dolly Parton, she's still alive, isn't she?
Oh,
yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Whitney.
Oh god, probably the best singer ever. Yeah.
There we go.
Dimebag Darrell solo and Whitney Houston outro chorus or something. Yeah.
I mean, it worked for MJ having Eddie, so why not get Dimebag and Whitney together?
Yeah.
It'd be amazing.
That would be great. Okay. How do you deal with creative burnouts or creative blocks when they hit?
Wow.
We never experienced that, obviously.
Yeah.
Kyle keeps churning. That's like Kyle just keeps churning.
That's the thing. It's actually, I'm going to say it's the opposite because that sounds a bit arrogant, but I would say it's almost like we actually have so much material, like potential material. It's getting the time to just go through it and refining it and turn them into proper songs. That's the juggling act. I think ideas wise, we've have tons really. We've not had that issue as such yet. I mean, you could say maybe if stylistically it changes, and obviously then you have to kind of rethink certain stuff. But we've not really. I mean, I haven't really had that issue.
I think individually, like, not precious at all as well. So like, it's not just like if Kyle writes something, we all then would come in and work on it. So it's like, and then equally like G might have an idea, or myself. So because of that, it keeps churning, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And even if it's a case of actually there's been a demo that's put in 6 months ago that we've given up on, and all of a sudden G or me get an idea, so one of Carl's, for example, and then we get an idea, it suddenly is like, oh, here we go, we can work it again. So I think it's just that sort of like collaborative sort of coalition that we have, that we can write all together and just, you know.
And the good thing is we're not rehearsing now at the moment before tour properly. We're doing new songs only, you know, jamming and writing together. We're actually going to stay over the night and do like a full 24-hour like writing sleepover party.
With pillow fight. With pillow
fights, yeah.
I thought you were going to see beer there.
Yeah, we'll do each other's hair, we'll do our nails.
Yeah, braiding. Yeah, we got it all going on.
We might work on some lyrics.
Can I come?
It's going to be glitter, there's going to be all of it.
Everyone come. Everyone's invited that watches. Anyone that watches this can come over. It's going to be a G by the way.
So, okay. What is something that you guys have only learned with time since being in a band?
I think it's probably individual answers on that one. Just from experience. So Carl and I, especially myself, but we started from pretty much zero, like genuinely. So, well, everyone starts from zero, but you know what I mean? Like, in terms of band experience. So just getting over nerves was a big part of it. Probably took 2 years. We've been going 4 years, so it took half the time to try and get over nerves. Try not to drink too much before.
You haven't quite beaten that one yet, though, have you?
Yeah, that's been a problem, that one, mate.
Yeah, it kind of peaked a few weeks ago, actually. But also, yeah, so just the familiarity with the scene, that really helped a lot. What's the other thing I was thinking of? How to interact with each other, like just the whole band of brothers thing. So it kind of gives you confidence on stage together. So that took me a while. I was so in my own bubble, just focusing on getting the guitar and singing right, that I kind of forgot I was on stage with the band. So those kind of things helped me a lot.
Anything from you guys?
On Ben.
I didn't actually hear the question because you broke up, so I'm really confused as to what you were asking.
Sorry. The question was, what have you only learned with time since being in a band?
How much money it costs.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
an
true.
honest answer. Actually, I suppose it's not just, it's what, when you're 13 years old you're playing my bass in my bedroom, wanting to be in a band, it's like you think, oh, it's just meeting up with your mates, playing music and going out and having fun. It's not that though. It's all the time and the things you have to do behind. It's the content creation, which is just relentless. It's the worst thing actually is the come down after a gig that you get, just not from any other substances or anything like that. It's the high you get when you play with your mates, and then you get back to your day job on a Monday and you feel like shit, and you're like, oh, well, why can't yeah, exactly. So I think that learning that and getting over that is quite a skill in itself, because it does take it out of you. And even up, you know, we're very much at grassroots level. Like, imagine what it's going to be like if you're like selling Wembley out or something, and then obviously chances are you're probably not going to have a day job, but you're still going to go back to everyday life afterwards. And like, how you go on a global tour and then go back and mow your lawn? How do you do it? Like, you know, you've got the famous stories about Ozzy killing his chickens because he couldn't deal with it. I mean, that's quite something that you expose yourself to, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I kind of agree with that. We're coming back, and then you've got to do the bins or something. You've got to take the bins out. It's always fun, isn't it? Always great. A classic, that one. I mean, again, just navigating being in a band is just, you know, it's a bit of a learning curve. I mean, I was in some bands beforehand, but like nothing kind of to the level that we've kind of got to. You know, it was always kind of like a lot smaller gigs, and kind of like, you know, just kind of early days forming, and, you know, kind of that kind of thing. So it kind of always fell apart before it even got to, you know, a later stage, really. So, just navigating being in a band is just there is a bit of a learning curve to it, but I'm trying to think of a real specific thing.
So
Like,
what's it like being in a band is, or like what if you had to learn about being in a band is being in a band.
yeah, basically, yeah.
I mean,
Essentially, that is the answer. The answer is being in a band is being yeah. I don't really have a good answer for you, to be honest.
I'll take taking the bins out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something we've got to do
Not
on a
being
daily basis.
not being too disappointed when you got to take the pins out. That's what I've learned. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. If your band had to adopt one random inanimate object to be your mascot, what would it be?
Kyle. Oh no, he's in the band. Yeah.
I love you, though. I move a little bit. All right, I move a little bit.
I can say I've never been asked that before. That's thrown me.
Love
you
it.
quite often get asked about like the dead. You know, who would you like to play with dead? But who? And you know, can we say the Ring of Power? I don't know. You know.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Big
Yeah.
time. For all Lord of the Rings fans, let's do that.
Yes.
But obviously, we'd refashion it into a triangle, and it'll be a weird, janky finger.
It'll be so uncomfortable to wear, but it'll be worth it.
You guys have got a merch idea here. There you go.
Well, it's this. I'm wearing it, aren't I?
Yeah, there we go.
I need a ring. I need a ring as well. Yeah.
Maybe that's our next merch is making triangular rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screw them.
They'll become weapons, unfortunately, probably.
Yeah.
That's
Food.
perfect.
Knuckle dust. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. There you go. All right. So this is one of my favorite questions. So obviously being on the road, you have service stop after service stop after service stop. What would be your go-to meal deal?
I mean, I recently got I got you into Leon, didn't I?
Leon, yeah.
So finding a service station with a Leon is amazing because it's actually like good quality fast food. I wouldn't even call it fast food. It's chicken and rice effectively. But yeah, so that would be my go-to if I could, if it's open. The trouble is they don't stay open very late, so it's not very applicable. We have to get on the way to a gig, or unless we have a sleepover and go back in the morning.
But in terms of classic meal deal, like, do you mean like sandwich and crisp and stuff?
Yeah, it can be anything. It can be like Tesco, it can be M&S, it can be McDonald's. Yeah, anything.
All right, I'll go really
Lots
with
of
that.
this.
With the sauce, crisps, love it. BLT, and because you're from Scotland, Irn-Bru. Oh, sorry, I can't say.
Yeah.
Irn-Bru, yeah.
I thought you were going to say Buckfast.
Yes.
Actually.
We better start something else then. Yeah.
5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah.
There's 5 o'clock somewhere, yeah. I'm not a fussy, but I'm quite sort of like, I like good food. So when it's coming to like a meal deal, if it's like Tesco, I'm like,
the question you should ask Carl about where he is what level of hygiene rating will he allow?
Yeah, it's got to be a 5. It's got to be a 5 anyway. Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, and it needs to have like 5 stars on Google Maps, maybe, all that stuff. I mean, yeah, I'd probably, to be fair, if we're on the road, I think McDonald's is a pretty good shout most of the time. I wouldn't go out of my way for it, but like when you're on the road, it's pretty alright. Decent enough. It'll do the job. It'll do the job.
You ignore.
What do you think of the hygiene standards at McDonald's? Out of curiosity.
Well, they're probably alright, aren't they?
We have to wait for the doors.
Multinational company, you'd like to think they're pretty decent.
Oh,
yeah, maybe.
Toilet paper on the toilet seat, standard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Is that part of the meal deal?
That's just because he eats his burger on the loo, is it? I don't know.
Really taking a dive. Yeah.
Quality content.
Mm-hmm.
This is brilliant. Okay, and before we do go, as I have got no more questions actually. I mean, unless you guys want to just go off the bat, if there's anything you guys want to discuss. Yeah.
We could discuss just current political turmoil. All the good.
We don't need to go.
Maybe not.
We don't need
Maybe
to.
not
We don't need to
politics.
go there. We don't need to go there.
No,
No.
not politics. But could you let everybody know where we guys can find you? What socials, what platforms you'd like to use, etc.
Yeah, sure. So Spotify is our main music platform, but we are across all of them. So Apple, iTunes still, SoundCloud. Our main social media platform is Instagram. It's probably the best if you want to follow us. But we are active on Facebook and TikTok to an extent. We're still new on that, so be patient. It's probably our sillier content if you like that kind of stuff. And we have a website because websites aren't dead just yet. So buriedinbermuda.com.
Perfect. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure to get to know you guys. I expect my invite for the sleepover as I need new nails. So I'll bring food, I'll bring iron brew, I might even bring a bit of buckfast. Who knows?
Right.
So
Look forward to
yeah,
it.
but absolute pleasure, guys. I look forward to seeing you at a gig.
Yeah,
Thanks so much,
hopefully see you
Anna.
on tour.
But
Thank you very
thanks,
much.
guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye bye.